Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. So today, we're going to be opening up two Elite Trainer boxes. This is unheard of for me. Usually it's one product per video, but today is a very special day. Today is December 26th, and for those of you who know, which is probably most of you, that is the day after Christmas. Now, this video probably going up in either January or February, so at this point we have had Prismatic Evolution launch. I've opened it for you guys before, and that's what you guys are into. So, to get these two videos out into the public as soon as possible, I'm doing them together. And hey, who doesn't love a good 18-pack opening? That's half a booster box, I'm pretty sure. So, because today is such a special occasion, obviously being the day after Christmas for me, I would just like to show you some of the other stuff I got. So first of all, for those of you who are keeping up with my collection, because one of my most viewed videos on my channel was my collection video where I showed you every card in my collection, I did open some Christmas products off camera, and I figured that if you guys were curious, you guys can look at just some of the bulk I had, which goes all the way through. Essentially what I did end up opening was a Fall 2023 Collector's Chest, the one that features Charizard, as well as a Ursaluna EX box, specifically the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX box. So these are all the bulk cards I got. I apologize if there was a bit of a glare on it. Let's be real, you guys probably don't care about most of those. You guys are probably more interested in the hits that I got from those boxes. So for holos, I didn't get anything too extreme. There's Hoothoot, Noctowl, Noctowl Thievul, Rabsca, Veluza, two Quaquavels, a Skeledirge, and a Meowscarada. And then for ultra rares, I did only get three, one of which is actually an ultra rare with the Blood Moon EX Black Star promo. When I said ultra rare, I meant to say Black Star promo. I also managed to pull a Flamigo EX, thank God. We also have a Iron Hands EX Full Art, which is a very nice looking card. So, those of you keeping up with my collection, now you know exactly what cards are going into my collection as soon as this video is over. Also, sometime in the future, I have absolutely no idea when, get out of there Ursaluna, in the background, there is a Stellar Crown booster bundle that I also received on Christmas Day. So that will be a video, probably a filler video sometime in the future. Basically, the reason it's Stellar Crown and not Surging Sparks is because when I asked for it, Stellar Crown was the newest set out. Because my family likes to do Christmas lists very early. But other than that, we also have stuff. But I think I've stalled for long enough. I would like to mention one thing first, and that is the fact that this does not have plastic wrap on it. And you're thinking, whoa, Sketch, did you place the $500 Pikachu in there? I did not. I did not do that. Basically, the reason it's open is a very similar reason to why I opened my Silver Tempest Elite Trainer box early 2 years ago. If you guys watched that video, would not recommend it. I did abysmally pull-wise in that one. That's just because I wanted the sleeves out of there. And thank God they changed these sleeves. It was about time. The back is fine. I don't really care about the back. I'm more interested in the front. They finally got rid of matte sleeves. Stellar Crown, I believe, is the last set to feature matte sleeves. So we're going to see matte sleeves today. But they finally got holographic sleeves. Now these sleeves are not perfect. I really, really, really wish that they were gray and just a little bit taller to match the sleeves of ye old days, because that would be very nice and make the collection all very cohesive. But this is much better than matte sleeves. And again, I needed that because I opened products before the Surging Sparks ETB. I knew I wanted to open it for you guys on YouTube. So for stuff like the Ursaluna EX box, I needed to get the shiny sleeves out for that. So that is why the Surging Sparks ETB is already opened. But we're actually going to do that one second, because we're going to start with the Stellar Crown Elite Trainer box. Again, today, we're opening up 18 packs. We are also going to get 2 free illustration rares, and nothing else is guaranteed, because these are not from a booster box. These are just random miscellaneous packs. We could get absolutely nothing, or we could get 36 pulls, because if we get one in the illustration rare slot and the final slot in the pack, that could be 36 pulls overall. Now, is that likely? No. That's actually probably impossible. I would put good money that that's not going to happen today. But it is in theory, possible. But at the very least, we are getting two very beautiful illustration rare cards today, including this Noctowl, which I'm guessing is a good competitive card because I don't know why they would make Noctowl the promo of the box. As you can see, we get like the book, the energies, 9 packs, dividers, sleeves, dice, your normal ETB fare. This was also a present from my dear brother. So let's see if he was able to transfer his good luck over to me. Now the question is, am I going to be able to get this open easily or without damaging the actual product itself? Which, I mean, hey, has happened before. Multiple times. It's happened multiple times before. And there's just a complete list of everything you get. And, of course, if you wanted to, you could actually unfold this to get a poster. You can kind of see on the inside there's like Cinderace, there's Terapagos. I'm very sorry, it's very dark. Lapras, and then on this side is Galvantula. There's also this booklet, which are always very cool, the Stellar Crown Player's Guide with a survey that you can fill out. I guess fill that out if you want. And on the inside is basically just some tips on how to play the game, some of the A-specs and full arts within the set. I've actually have that card in my collection, which is pretty cool, as well as some of just maybe how to play, i.e. evolving fossil Pokemon, stellar combos, stuff like that. And of course, there is a complete visual checklist for the entire set. I would love to pull the Blastoise EX, or, more importantly, if we got to the end, you can see that these are the illustration rares. I would love to pull that Squirtle. It is the second most valuable card in the set. It is also probably my favorite card in the set. However, I would not hate getting the Ledian either. I think that the Ledian... My desk just broke. The Ledian is a very beautiful looking card. Some of the other ones, like the Gulpin, I think are pretty funny. So overall, I'm really just on the lookout for illustration rares and I guess the Blastoise EX. Although, I mean, if I could get any of these, I would take another Terapagos. I genuinely would. I would take it. And they even show the promos that come with the set. That is different because these are the pre-release promos. I did open that on the channel a while ago. There's also the single pack blister promos, the 3-pack blister promos. I do own that Latias card, as well as the Stellar Crown Elite Trainer Box card, which is very cool. I'm actually very happy they're doing that. But that is the player's guide. Of course, here is the box. And on the inside of the box, we have a divider. Yes, divider. I know that's what all of you are looking for. If we take it out, in terms of dividers, it's all right. It's fine. It's like a crystal pattern. It's a little bit darker on the back and a little bit lighter on the front. I guess it fits the set thematically, but overall, you know, there's better dividers out there. On the inside, we have burn and poison markers. We're going to end up with 2 of these today. Well, I guess technically 4 because 2 of each. We have some dice. I do collect the dice, mainly that EX dice on top. However, I'm not going to bore you and take that out of the packaging. We have, the Noctowl and the dividers are in the same thing. That's a new addition. I guess it makes sense because the dividers do tend to get very damaged. I'll go ahead and open this up and show the Noctowl to you guys. And the dividers too, I guess. I always hate doing this. It's like the advent calendar that I opened up last year, where these tiny little plastic pieces of foil ended up actually damaging the cards. Maybe that's why they ended up putting the dividers in here. But here's the very beautiful looking Noctowl card with a Jewel Seeker ability. Hey, you can't do Jewel. That's illegal. I mean, it seems alright. It doesn't seem bad by any means, especially the ability. But I'll go ahead and put that. That is technically our first hit of today. We have actual garbage and our sleeves. Oh! I stand corrected. I could have opened up these sleeves. These are also black shiny sleeves. I am very pleased about that. Yeah, I guess I really could have opened the Stellar Crown one. Alright, sweet. I am very happy. I guess the last set to have it was Twilight Masquerade then. We also have 9 packs of Stellar Crown. As you can see, it looks like we have every single artwork. Only 1 Terapagos though, which is quite interesting. I'll just go straight in the order I pulled them out. And that is the end of the box, so I'll go ahead and put that aside. So, I'm not displeased by this box. You can have the code. There you go. As well as here are the dividers, which are actually shiny. I know the ones from Shining Fates had shiny sparkles on it, but I am glad that these have more of a shiny reflective pattern to it. They definitely give it some flavor that most dividers were definitely missing in the past. But, of course, the main attraction of this video is going to be the 9 booster packs. So now that we're 12 minutes into the video, why don't we start with our first of 18 packs with the Lapras Stellar Crown pack. Again, I would love the Squirtle, I would love the Bulbasaur, I'd love the Blastoise CX. There's a lot of good cards here, but again, I'm really just on the lookout for illustration rares. I've managed to pull the Reboot in the past, and no other ones. So of course we have 9 chances to get any of those. I would like it to focus. There you go, there's the code. Here is your energy, starting off with Grass, my favorite type, which is always a good start. And the first card of this opening is an Antique Root Fossil. We have a Very Happy Froakie, a Metatite with a very simplistic art style, Meltan. We got Electivire. I'm a big fan of Electivire. I will put that card aside. We have Veluza, a Swalot about to go to town on some garbage. Oh, we have an Ace-Spec Trainer card. I thought I escaped you. I used to pull these in almost every pack. We have a Grand Tree. I am not reading what it does because that is a lot of text. The second reverse holo is an Azumarill, and I can tell you that the last card is a holo because it's a Raging Bolt. This was a card that I have as a Best Buy promo in kind of a more Galaxy foil kind of style. I will go ahead and sleeve up both the Raging Bolt and the Grand Tree. Just for the sake of this opening, I'm going to sleeve every holo just to see all 18 pulls that we managed to get at the end. But our first pack getting a hit, and it's one that I don't have, is pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and put that in the back, and we'll put the Raging Bolt in a pile right next to the Electivire. What I'm going to do, like I did in the booster box, I'm just going to keep a pile for holos, reverse rares, and any of the Pokemon that I like. But there's no point in stalling. Let's go ahead and move on to this Cinderace pack. I wonder if I'll be able to collect all of the Ace Specs by the end of this video. But yeah, seriously, in that, what was it called? Temporal Forces Elite Trainer box, there's a lot of sets, so you gotta give me a little slack. I managed to pull like 3 Ace Spec Trainer cards. It was something stupid like that. Here's a code, here's an energy, so it looks like maybe we'll have another box just like that. But we start with Metatite, again, Meltan, again, Scorbunny. We have Mienfoo coming right for you. We have a very edgy-looking Marowak, a Frogadier. We have a Koraidon. First reverse holo is a Milcery. It's not an Ace-Spec Trainer card. Second is a Pansear. And the final card is a Melmetal EX. So far, so good. We are going 2 for 2. It has Iron Swing 100 times. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. So I believe that is exactly the same as the Golurk from Genetic Apex in Pokemon TCG Pocket. It also has a lot more HP than the Golurk in that game, but it also has Steel Energies, which are a bit harder to acquire because they're a bit more niche. But that definitely goes on the back. So far, going 2 for 2 is pretty crazy. Although it is just an EX and an Ace Spec, I would love to get some kind of illustration rare because those are in fact my favorite cards to get. But moving on to pack number 3, this is our one and only Terapagos pack of the opening, as you can see right there. Here's the code. I do give away every single code ever because I never use them. I don't know if anybody actually uses them because I've never seen one person in my life play the TCG Live, but if you do, then I have given away a lot of TCG Live codes in the past. We have Flittle in a very beautiful sunset looking sky. Payapa Berry, that one's going straight in his sleeve. Mienshao. We have a Gravity Gemstone. Alliteration is very nice there. We got Low Kicks. If it was an illustration nerd, it'd be right here. It is not. It is a Morgrim. And the final card is a Grimmsnarl. So going right from Morgrim to Grimmsnarl. That is the first pack we've had so far to not have anything in it, which is more typical of Scarlet and Violet. So, pack number 3, this time featuring Galvantula. Pack number 3, that's wrong. I believe this is actually pack number 4. So again, pack number 4 with Galvantula on it. Still hoping for maybe one more good pull. I've had very bad ETB luck before, and also very good ETB luck before. Again, the Silver Tempest ETB was one of the worst openings I've ever had. Only managed to pull one V out of there, but then we get stuff like the Temporal Forces, where I managed to pull like a couple full arts and a couple Ace Specs, which was very nice. This pack starts with Leddyba, Flittle, We're seeing a lot of duplicates. Chinchou right in front of Blueberry Academy. We have Tortuga, Toadscruel. We got Gravity Gemstone, Veluza, reverse holo of a Drifloon. Illustration would be here. Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! No way! That's the card I wanted! That's also the second best card in the set! Oh my god, no way! I can't believe that! That's insane! How have I managed to pull the two most valuable cards in the set? And it's the one I wanted. Oh my god. Best Christmas gift ever. Holy cow. This is like a $50 card now. Wow. I am very pleased by that. Oh my god. I can't believe that. That's amazing. That's incredible. We also have an Archaludon, which I'll sleeve up, but who really cares? But yeah, wow. That was fantastic. I even have the booster bundle to open up, and I already got the card I wanted. I guess I'm looking for the Bulbasaur now. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. I wish it wasn't, like... it's 1 in the afternoon, to be fair, but I'm still very groggy because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So I wish I could react more to that, but wow. I am extremely happy about that. Anyways... I guess moving straight on, pack number 4 starts with Chinchou, Tortuga, Espathra with Psychic Flash, Glameow selling the flowers, Eldegoss, Astral Flower, Crispin, we have Drifblim, reverse holo of a double, second card is an Akaberry, and the final card in the pack is an Iron Boulder, and this one is actually Psychic type. But yeah, I don't even care, oh my god, I don't believe that just happened. How did I can't even, I have no words. I just don't, I don't know what to say. That's crazy. I guess moving on to the next Cinderace pack. I believe that also paid for the ETB, which is crazy. You almost never make profits in these videos. But, God, to Cinderace. I'm so flustered right now. Alright, Cinderace. Let's get this going. Code. Upside down code. Good luck reading it. I mean, you can just flip your device upside down. And this pack also starts with Espathra. We have Glameow, Pancham, Charjabug, Revavroom, a couple cards we haven't seen yet, Briar, Azumarill. We have a Fido with Stampede. I don't know what being stampeded by Fido would really do. We have a Jirachi in a very beautiful artwork. And the final card is a Noctowl Holo. I don't even care. Not even a little bit do I care. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done gossiping over it. Let's just keep going. I mean, if I could get really greedy, I mean, pulling the Bulbasaur would be crazy. I'm just saying, I wouldn't hate it. Here's a code. Here's an energy. Pack number 7 starts with Nimble, Slowpoke. I love that card. Froakie, Lediva. We got Frogadier. We have Pangoro. Have not seen that one yet. He's got some big feet. Celebi. We have Toadscruel. Area 0 Underdepths. That's a mouthful. And the final card is a Terrapagos EX. Stellar EX. Stellar Terra type EX. That's a good card. I'm pretty sure this is a $10 card. I know it's very playable. If you go second, you can't use this attack during your first turn. This attack does 30 damage for each of your bench Pokemon. So it's basically the Pikachu from TCG Pocket. As well as Crown Opal for 180. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from basic non-normal type Pokemon. Wait, that's really good. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic non-star Pokemon. From basic Pokemon, so any Pokemon like this Toadscruel here, that's non-normal type, cannot do damage to the Terrapagos. That's really good. Obviously, all they need to do is evolve, but most times when you evolve, you take more energies for attacks. I can see why that's a very playable card. Anyway, that is officially 4 hits. We've done stupendously out of this ETB so far. And we still have 2 packs left, which is crazy. I don't even know what to expect. That Terapagos is very pretty. I feel like if it happened before the Squirtle incident of 2024, that would be much cooler. I guess it's also 2025 when you guys say this. How's 2025 going for you guys? I can't say how it's going for me because I haven't gotten there yet. But first of all, we have Finian, Applin. We are seeing some new faces here. Fletchling. We got Phalanx, Drifblim, Rapidash. I feel like they print Rapidash a lot, but it always looks good. Revavroom. Verse Hollow of that Slowpoke I very much like. Hey, I mean, can we get another illustration rare? No, it's a Carcosa. That's our first verse rare, though, and the final card in the pack is an Alcremie Hollow. Do not believe I have that one yet, so I will absolutely take that. And that leaves us with one pack, left for the Stellar Crown ETP. Remember, this video is only half over. We're doing the Surging Sparks today in this video also. So we have chances to both double what we've gotten here, or technically put us in debt if we're trying to make a profit, because I believe with the Squirtle and the Terapagos, we are at a profit right now, and you can definitely find these for cheaper. I don't know what my brother got it for, probably MSRP, but you definitely could do really well on these. But our first card is a Phalanx, a Fletchling, a Purugly, we have Fido, Koraidon, Toadscruel, a Gravity Gemstone, Reverse Hall of an Eldegoss. We did not get another A-Spec card. Reverse Hall of an Area 0 Underdepth. And the last card of today's opening is a Cradilly Hollow. I believe this is my first Cradilly in this opening. Also, when I said opening, I specifically meant the opening of this box, because I'm going to move the camera for a little second, a little behind the scenes. Here's a little bit of the junk pile that I have in front of me. I'll show you it again after we get through the Surging Sparks ETB. That was 9 packs, and out of those 9 packs, not including the Electivire, we were able to get, let me organize these a little bit, from worst to best. I would personally do it like this, and then if I throw all the hollows in there, it would also be like that. Okay, we got 1 reverse rare in Carracosta. I don't even know how many hollows, but we have Cradilly, Alcremie, Noctowl, Iron Boulder, Archaludon, and Grimmsnarl. I believe that was the first one we got. Just kidding, there's also a Raging Bolt. Don't know how many that was, I guess I should have counted. We have 1 A-Spec Trainer in the Grand Tree, 1 Normal EX in Melmetal, 1 Terra Pokemon EX in Terapagos, and then 2 illustration rares, the Noctowl that came on the front of the box, and easily my favorite pull I've pulled in a very long time, this awesome Squirtle illustration rare. Literally the chase card for this set. Also the second most valuable in the set. I'm going to look up how much it's worth, because I can. So, if I manage to find my phone anywhere, right here, perfect. It's actually my iPad, but that will do. If I go to TCG Player, so going over to TCG Player, I also did this for the Hydreigon EX I managed to pull fairly recently, and go over to the price guide for Stellar Crown. Yep, that is a $54 card. Now scrolling down until we find the normal Terapagos CX. Okay, it went down to a $5.78 card. Just for, farts and giggles, if we went down a little bit more, let's find the Melmetal, shall we? The Melmetal, it might be the least valuable in the set. It's below Metacham at a 50 cents. And then the Grand Tree is just above it, also at 50 cents. So yeah, Squirtle carried us. But technically, if I were to sell all these cards, we would definitely get a profit. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up. Actually, I'm going to have to move them in a second anyway. I'll go ahead and put those aside for now. And the second ETB of the opening, the Surging Sparks ETB, of course, is already unwrapped. And wow, I really like that. Look at the shininess of it. You can see all the crystal patterns on it. That's very nice. Again, just like the Stellar Crown one, you can see on the inside all the pack patterns. Don't really care. You got the book, the player's guard, Surging Sparks is the newest set as of filming this, and it gives you information about like Eternatus, as well as Execute and Executor, I suppose. Skipping a couple pages, Togekiss, Meowstic. I'm guessing it's just telling you the ones that it thinks are playable. I don't actually know how it works. You see we got the almighty Durant EX, which knowing my luck I probably will pull. Scovillain, Ceruledge I was able to pull in the last video. We have Black Kyurem EX, Latias EX. There's some cool guys in the set. But of course, the main card almost everyone is looking for is the Pikachu EX Special Illustration Rare. Let's just skip ahead and find it, shall we? So the Pikachu EX Special Illustration Rare, that one right there is the one that people want. I've managed to pull the Hydreigon in a previous video, although honestly, most of these are pretty cool. The Archaludon is pretty whatever, but the Durant, Melodic, Latias, and Alolan Executor especially are really cool cards, actually. I'm a really big fan. However, my love stands for these illustration rares on the previous page. We were able to get, obviously, the best one in the previous opening, and there are a lot of good ones here. The Latios and Mesprit have beautiful sunsets in the background. I would love that Phanpy, just because I love Phanpy. The Slackoth is really cool in the bottom right, but my main chase card is the Alolan Dugtrio illustration rare, because the Alolan Dugtrio is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. There's some cool guys on this page too. Would love to pull any of those, as well as some Ace-Specs. Literally just a gaming headset right there. But yeah, Surging Sparks has some cool stuff in it, and I would love to get more stuff out of this one. So, how are we going to rank the divider in this one? Well, I mean, it matches the rest of the box. Ooh, the back. I got to deduct points for the back. That's pretty boring. In terms of dividers, you know, I think it's actually worse than the Stellar Crown one. I'm not a big fan of the Surging Sparks divider. But in here, of course, we have garbage. We have dividers with a special card in the front. Again, more garbage. We have dice. I do quite like the yellow dice because it's themed around, obviously, Pikachu. The packs that all just fell over. I'll go ahead and dump those out. We have 9 packs of Surging Sparks. I've had pretty decent luck with Surging Sparks so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are still only halfway through this opening. And to add to our pile of awesome hits, we have this sweet looking Magneton right here, as well as some dividers. I know most of you are here for the dividers and nothing else. But what I am here for is the sweet Magneton illustration rare. I'm a big fan of this card. Magneton is in a sleeve. This card is beautiful. I love the style of it. Way better than that Noctowl from the last box. Overall Discharge, I did remember reading in my last opening. I remember it not being amazing by any means, but it's still pretty decent. I'm going to grab the Pichu amiibo, and you're going to be my stand for the Surging Sparks cards, because your dad is the main one in the set. And the dividers, which again, I know most of you are here for, are very different. They are very, like, glossy. Where is the Surging Sparks one? Or the Stellar Crown? Yeah. So, I don't know if you can hear it. I'm going to be very quiet. If you can hear that, it's like paper, right? It's very bendy. These are, like, very glossy. Like, you may not be able to hear it. It's shiny and glossy. It feels like almost like a fake card. It's so glossy. Yeah, these dividers, these ones are really cool. For divider standards, these are fantastic. These are the best dividers I've ever seen. Am I buying the $50 box for the dividers? No. But this, combined with that and that, honestly, the Surging Sparks ETB, you guys, is a really good deal. Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised by those dividers. And I know not many people would say that, but here we are, right? But we got 9 packs. Of course, we're going to start off with Archaludon, who was a Pokemon featured in both Stellar Crown and Surging Sparks. It was one of the only new Pokemon in the Indigo Disc. That took me a second. DLC of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, along with like Terapagos and like Hydrapple, I believe. All 3 of those have special cards in either this set or the last one. Here's your first code for Surging Sparks. Here's your energy for Surging Sparks. And the first... Oh, that's a really good start. Where's the Electivire? We're putting it in that pile. I think I covered it with this. I did. Electivire fell off to the side. Come back, buddy. Card of the opening is Alolan Diglett. going right in that pile. We have a Volcarona, a very nice looking Volcarona too. Togepi sleeping in the grass. We got a Blitzel. We have Jasmine's Gaze. We have Registeel, a very weird looking Registeel. Espathra, so 2 sets in a row with Espathra. We're starting off again with another A-Spec. This time it's Amulet of Hope. This one is much more readable. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Is it just me, or is that not very good? So if you attach it to a Pokemon and they die, first of all, you're losing a prize card because your Pokemon's dying. You get to draw 3 cards. Well, okay, you get to search for 3 cards and put them in your deck. But there's definitely much better cards than that. We have Glamora as a reverse holo, and the final card in the pack is a Togekiss holo. So I will continue the tradition of sleeving up every holo we get, just for the sake of the summary at the end. I will also go ahead and sleeve up the A-Spec trainer card, which is strangely very similar to start to what we had last time. So here's the Amulet of Hope once again. I'm collecting a lot of A-Spec cards today, apparently. Moving on to an Alolan Executor pack. This is our 11th pack of today, which is nuts when you think about it like that. I never usually open up this much product at once. That's why holidays like Christmas or my birthday or when I feel like spending a lot of money are so special, because you can open stuff like this and not feel bad, because technically I didn't spend a penny on this. But here is a code card. Here is the energy. And here is the Slackoth that starts the pack. Obviously, Slackoth is a very nice illustration in the set. We got Oricorio, the pink one. I don't know the styles. Bronzor staring directly at us. Morlul. We have a Deduction Kit. Cerulege. We have Indeedee. Are we getting another A-Spec card? Nope. Magneton. It does match our Magneton over there, though. We have a Larvesta. Larvesta does have an illustration rare in the set. And the final card is an Iron Crown holo. Interesting artwork. I think this is one of the first Iron Crown cards I actually have, other than the one that came on the tin. So he definitely gets a sleeve. I'll put him with the Togekiss over here. And pack number 3, because if one pack's not very special, we just move on to the next. I mean, if it had the $500 Pikachu in it, I certainly wouldn't complain. That would be stupid lucky, even for me. Here's the code. Here's the energy. This pack starts with Yamask and a very beautiful Rosebush. We have Quaxley, Larvesta, Mankey. Is there an Annihilate in this set, I wonder? We have Victini, Turtonator, Paldean Tauros. It's actually been a while since we've seen him. Reverse holo of a Swablu. This is a Sow card. I love any illustrations they do. Speaking of illustration rares, it's not. It's Cyrano. And the final card is a Gouging Fire. So we're getting a lot of the Paradox Mons here. So far, Stellar Crown is definitely whooping Surging Spark's butt, because we only have one A-Spec to our name so far, but we have a Latios and Latias EX pack next up. I would love to get either one of those as either an illustration rare or a special illustration rare. That would be very nice. We have another Diglett pack. Perhaps this means good things for us. There's the code, there's the energy, and of course, Diglett. I'm putting him right here with the other Diglett. Volcarona, Togepi, Blitzel, a Dusk Ball, Armarouge. We have Jasmine's Gaze. First reverse holo is a Magnezone, so our Magneton evolved. Second is a Cast Form Sunny Form. And the final card is a Cofagrigus non-holo. I guess it is technically a holo, but wow, Surging Sparks. You're gonna let Stellar Crown whip you like this? You're just gonna let it completely destroy you pull-wise? You're not even giving me like an EX or anything to hold me over. Nope, you're just not going to give me anything. That's what I'm seeing right now. All right, I'm going to keep opening though, and you're gonna have the chance to turn it around. All right, pack number, how many is this? We have 4 left, so this is pack number 5 of Surging Sparks. So far, only one A-Spec to our name. This pack starts with Execute. I would love the Alolan Executor special illustration rare in the set. We have the Swablu, the Rotom, a Vibrava, Counter Gain, Braviary, Espathra, Sandygast, please illustration rare. No, it's a Grafaiai. And the final card is a Chien-Pao holo. We are striking out here. Nothing, absolutely nothing so far. Wow, oh, I just dropped that pack. I feel like Surging Sparks definitely has higher highs than Stellar Crown, i.e. the Pikachu versus the Tropicos. Actually, most of the top 10 value-wise in Surging Sparks vastly outweighs anything from Stellar Crown. But Stellar Crown has done much better for us, in terms of me anyways. Especially because I managed to pull the Tropicos and the Squirtle, which is insane for me. Now, if it was the Pikachu and the Pikachu from this set, that would be a much different story. Pack number 6 of Surging Sparks starts with Yamask, Quaxley. We're seeing a lot of duplicates now. Larvesta, Mankey, Registeel. Might need to focus this a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Espathra. We have Victini. Reverse Holo of a Bouffalant. Illustration rare, please! Yes! I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. It's Stunfisk. Okay. I just needed something to hold me over. And the final card is a Landorus Holo. All right. This is something. I can work with this. I love me some illustration rares. All right, Stunfisk. This is a very interesting one. He's like in the dirt. It's like realistic dirt, and he's just laying in it. Paralyzing Crackle. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And discard an energy from that Pokemon. That's not bad. That really isn't that bad. I love illustration rares, though. I am more than happy with that pack. There's also the Landorus on the back of the pack. So that definitely does soothe the burn a little bit. However, there is still 3 packs left. I would take maybe an EX. Hell, I would take another Pokemon Ace-Spec card in here. If I really get greedy, I would love another illustration rare in here. That would really make things better. Here's the code. Here's the energy. And this pack starts with Klefki. That's one we haven't seen yet. It's a very trippy pattern. It's like a bunch of rainbow doors, because, you know, it's a key Pokemon. That's why they do it. There's Fuecoco. Nice reflection there, buddy. Glimora. Snorlax. There's very similar cards in the set that have a very simplistic style like this one. We have Clement's Quick Wit. I was a big fan of the X. Whoa! I was a big fan of the X and Y anime, so I'm a very big fan of Clement. Kilowattrel. I wonder what cards are next. We have a Chill Teaser Toy. I feel like my cat would love that one. Esper. Luckily, we didn't spoil anything past this point, because it's a Drillbur. And the final card. Okay, it's a Kilowattrel EX. I will absolutely take that. This card's pretty cool. I've never been a huge fan of Kilowattrel. I managed to find just a random shiny one in Scarlet and Violet, though. And it does match the sleeves from the box. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. All right, I can live with this. If this is all we get, this, much better to me. But we do have 2 packs. 2 packs to potentially throw a little something extra in. I mean, can I be too greedy? I mean, yes, I absolutely can, but I would love to pull one more thing. You know, you can give me one more thing. I'm a greedy boy. Here's an energy. The second to last pack of not only this ETB, but the opening is an Execute, a Swablu, Rotom. We have Vibrava walking away from an epic explosion. Turtonator, Paldean Tauros. We have a counter game. Rabsca, that's actually your rare versus rare, first one we pulled from this box. We have a Charcadet, and the final card is a Skeledirge Holo. All right. That officially leaves 1 more pack. This 18 packs, I believe, is the second biggest opening I've ever done on the channel. And if you guys remember back to around Christmas time, I actually want to do this one live. But I just had so many problems with the stream that I ended up canceling that. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I did. I kind of like just doing the video more, because then I don't have to worry about reading chat. If it's all set up correctly, I just go. I go through the packs. It's definitely more enjoyable for me. But the final pack of today's opening starts with Primeape, Rufflet, Trapinch, Relore, Paldean Tauros, this time the water one, Latios, just the normal Latios, Surfer. Are you going to give me an A-Spec? You are not. It's a Flittle. I'm closing my eyes. Is it anything good, you guys? Is it anything good? No, it's an Excadrill. I opened them. And the final card is a Tapu Koko Holo. All right. Okay. That ETB was average. That ETB was okay. The Stellar Crown one was fantastic, and to even it out, that one was just all right. So, in summary, we have, let me organize these real quick. All right. Just like the Stellar Crown ETB, we managed to pull 1 reverse rare in Rapska. I believe this would be 7 rare hollows because I only managed to pull 1 EX. Tapu Koko, Skeledirge, Landorus, Chenpao, Cofagrigus, Gouging Fire, Iron Crown, and I believe there's one more. Yep, and Togekiss. I managed to pull 1 A-Spec in the Amulet of Hope. I managed to pull 1 EX in Kilowattrel EX, which is actually a pretty cool card. I like this one. I really like the green eyes on Kilowattrel. I think that really does it for me. And then there's 2 illustration rares. Of course, the Magneton that came on the front of the box, and probably my favorite pull of the Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box, the Stunfisk illustration rare. So, that's that. As a little bit of an update for you guys, this is what the mess currently looks like. And the better part is I'm filming that Stellar Crown booster bundle opening right after this one, so there's going to be a big mess. So what I'm actually going to do is something I've seen a bit of a niche community do. I'm going to do a video of me sorting my cards. And if you don't want to see that, don't watch the video. But for those of you who like that kind of stuff, sometime in the future, whenever the Stellar Crown booster bundle opening is posted, there will be a follow-up video where I just sort out all the cards on the playmat. Maybe do some, I don't know, less talking, more ASMR kind of thing. So if that's your thing, there will be a video like that in the future to look forward to. In terms of the future of Pokemon card openings, obviously Prismatic Evolution just came out as of when this video released, and I probably already did an opening on it on YouTube. So yeah, I'll probably just do more Prismatic Evolution. I don't think I'm going to do much more Surging Sparks or Stellar Crown other than the booster bundle. So those sets for the most part are done from me. So we're just going to keep opening what new sets come out. But for right now, thank you all very much for watching this longer 40-ish minute video. Closer to 45, I guess. Remember to take care of yourselves. Mental health is important. I'll see you all in my next video, and ta-ta for now.